Kia ora whanau. Are you well? I've just jumped on today to quickly update you on the end of last month, the end of November. I like to do this and just track my, I call it net worth, but it's not a true reflection of net worth because I don't put like the value of my car in there and my student debt or stuff like that. But what I do is track all of my my envelopes and my online savings, and I put it all into a spreadsheet and I show you how much I've been able to save, and slowly I'm building those savings, those funds up, and those sinking funds up. To save a little bit of time, I've gone through all of my envelopes and totaled them out. So this is as at the 30th of November. I don't count allowance at all. But everything else is counted. I regret the colours. I'm just going to say that and leave it at that. They're a lot brighter than I thought they were going to be. It happens. Anyway, so these are my totals down here. Again, not counting the allowance. And these are my savings totals, noting that my emergency account online, plus what I've got in my envelope, I grouped that together. Okay, so real quick, we'll shoot over to my spreadsheet and I'll talk you through that. Right, so here's my spreadsheet. You can see down the side I've got my top 3 savings priorities. I'm no longer stuffing for Christmas, I'm done for the year. The kids' savings has buttoned off a bit because I'm saving up sinking funds, particularly for the dentist and for the pets. If we scan across, we can see each month I do this. I've done a total up of each of those categories, and then at the bottom is the grand total, which is like my net worth. So for this month, the end of November, I'm quite pleasantly surprised to see that I'm only, $15 behind last month. The box in yellow on the far right, I just write myself some notes to remind myself what I'm saving for or what I've spent. This was an expensive month because of the dentist and having to pay some camp expenses. But overall, I'm happy that I'm moving forward and I'm putting the money into the right areas. That is building up my sinking funds at the moment. That's become the top priority. I'm not a budgeter that redoes my budget every month. I find that overwhelming. The reason I'm showing you this is because I think this is my alternative. I am still every month keeping a note of where my savings are accumulating, and it helps me plan for the future. Okay, so welcome back. We had $33.60 built up in rollover savings, my change jar. I usually have a jar up here that I put all my coins into, and we are going to stuff them today. Now, for full transparency, this is as at the 30th, but since then, this happened. So we've got kittens in the house, and Mother Cat, while I wasn't looking, ate one. She's a bit stressed out. So I rang the vet the next day and ended up buying her a plug-in thing that's to calm her down, and it took everything out of my sinking fund for the cat, plus an extra $20. Now, while I was there having to pay for it, I kind of panicked and I took it out of dental because I knew that there was a lot in my dentist's envelope. But if you're not new here, you know that I am saving for the next appointment. So later on, when I'd had a chance to reflect, I actually took it out of car. I've got a wee while to build up my car fund. So anyway, Fur Bays has got absolutely nothing, and car is owed 30. I really only got 30 to play with. 10, 25, 30, because I kept the rest of the money in the bottom of the change jar. I think that's probably the easiest thing, is that change can roll over to the next month. And I want to put something in, treat yourself. Where are we? September, October, November. So let's put $10. It's better than nothing, okay? So I've got 12 months where I'm saving up. So this time next year, I can buy myself a few summer and or Christmassy type treats, self-care stuff, maybe some new clothes for kids, just that kind of thing. I notice I tend to do that kind of spending around this time of year. So I have $20 left. I think what I will do is I'll put 10 in car. So it's now got 35, and the next time I stuff it, I will try and get it back up to, it was at 55. So I might have to stuff $20 in it next time. Furbays, I'm going to start it back up again and give it 5. Because there are other expenses coming up around our pets that we'll need to work on. And dentist has 50, 70, 85, let's make it 90. And like my first goal is $150 in there. Then once I get it up to 150 bucks, I'm going to use this guy to try and get another $1,000 in there. My idea is, or my ideal is at some point in the future to always have $1,000 just ring fenced for dental funds. And I mean, this is no longer up to date, but hopefully by the end of the next cash stuffing, we'll be back to 50 or thereabouts. And same again with this, we'll have to start again with the pet fund. But that's okay, these things happen. I hope that you are having a good start of the Christmas season. I always think this time of the year feels like juggling spinning plates. There's just so much going on at school. If you've got kids, I'm sure you'll relate. End of year stuff, end of year sports stuff, concerts, field trips, exams. The big girl had her birthday on, it was Friday. She had a study day on Friday. So low key, we hung out for a bit, which was quite fun, just her and I. And then Saturday we did a picnic and we did some geocaching around our city, which was super fun. It's really, really hot though, and most of us got sunburned, and we didn't finish the geocaching. We got about halfway around and we went past a pub and yummy smells were coming out of it. And my brother was like, "It's a really hot day, who'd like a cold drink?" But it wasn't about, winning or anything like that. Just spend a really good time as a family. So I will be back in a few days. I will see you then. Kia ora if you're new, and thank you if you've come back and you're already a subscriber of mine. I really appreciate you. Catch you later. Bye.